Having a global star in an Australian movie can make a world of difference. The federal government is reviewing the way foreign actors and crews are granted visas to work on local films. Producers say the current process is too long and costly, but unions are worried government proposals will result in local actors being overlooked for key roles.
Take your clothes off. A murderer and a lesbian.
Later this year, The Dressmaker, an Australian production starring British actress Kate Winslet, will enjoy an international release. If producers here have their way, there could be a lot more movies like it.
How's your uncle?
Very well.
I got his uncle out from China.
For Australian films to receive government funding, visas for any foreign actors need to be approved by the Immigration Department, the Federal Arts Minister and the Actors Union. But that could be about to change.
If they say, let's bring in 5 main casts, from United States, England, there'll be some extras and small roles for the Australian cast. What will that do for the new up-and-coming people? Will we still be able to create the new Hugh Jackmans, the Kate Blanchetts? I don't think so.
Producers argue the current system includes unnecessary layers of red tape.
In an increasingly globalised world where production and the skills that we've developed over a number of years in Australia can be taken off into other territories, if we want to have an Australian system operating here, we've really got to rethink some of that because it doesn't make sense to anyone working here.
I have never looked into the eyes of Les Darcy in the ring.
At the moment, The Ballad of Les Darcy exists as a crowd-funded teaser. US-based actor Zach Garrett wants to turn it into an Australian film, but the story includes roles he says should be played by American actors.
I see it as an unnecessary obstacle or sometimes a little bit of a draconian measure that can be difficult to surpass. And sometimes if you've got to come back to American investors and say, we have to go down this avenue, it puts you behind and it hurts in the long run.
Producers and other entertainment bodies are lobbying for the Arts Minister and the union to be removed from the visa process. But the union says proposed changes include removing a certification process that ensures 50% of lead roles and 75% of supporting roles in a film are played by Australian actors.
We will see within one generation meaningful roles in Australian films will be taken up by overseas actors. With no consultation, no transparency around process, the government is proposing entirely dismantling 25 years of industry protection.
The government says it's still considering submissions, but wouldn't say when its findings will be released. Manny Tsigas, SBS World News.